This is the story of 60,000 teddy bears. With his family in attendance, freshman Eric Vitale is about to score his first collegiate goal.
How did it feel when all those teddy bears came down? When you knew that you scored the goal that triggered an avalanche of teddy bears, 4,000 teddy bears. 4,000.
It's a tradition 20 seasons in the making.
Scott, how you doing?
Buy a ticket, bring a stuffed animal, and when Utica scores their first goal, fans shower the ice with teddy bears.
I was on a recruiting trip in North Bay, Ontario, 21 years ago, that I saw the event take place in a small little Canadian town, and I said this would absolutely work in Utica, New York. It would excite our base. It would really become tradition in the city, and we needed partners.
And it was Gary Heenan who brought it to us. He had seen it somewhere else, and he's, at that time he didn't really know Scott and Jill all that much. So he said, "Do you think you know of a sponsor that might be interested?" And I said, "I know the perfect sponsor."
So he said, "I know the new coach in town. He is bringing something to me, and we think you'll be a perfect fit." So Gary, myself, and Bill Keeler, we got together. We went over the details, and it sounded like a great idea.
The path in which a teddy bear takes to get here
This is Rainbow, this is Slush, and I'm so excited to throw them on the ice.
is what has created 2 decades of unforgettable memories. The end destination of each teddy bear never changes. Family, friends, and employees of New York Sash head onto the ice to collect the bears, where they are then loaded onto trucks.
Hey, call Mike at Penty, tell him we need a bigger truck.
What's that microphone?
And brought to the New York Sash showroom.
Oh, come on. We didn't do a good job?
Days are spent drying,
What a great shot.
counting, and organizing the bears, and they're put proudly on display before being delivered to local families in need.
Connor was 1 and Ava wasn't even born, and the girls, were 9 and 7. So it was like an opportunity to show them how Christmas is, not just about getting gifts, but giving gifts. And it turned into a tradition for our kids, and they look forward to it every year.
But to be in the schools after, when the kids receive those, that's something that I wish everybody could see, because it feels just as good as that first goal. It sure does.
What I'm most proud of in this partnership is that for 20 years now, this has made a difference in so many children's lives in terms of having an opportunity for a holiday that they may not otherwise have.
The Pioneers had become a must-see team, and the New York Sash Teddy Bear Toss became a must-attend event, connecting the community through each goal and each and every bear.
Dan Jones, friend of New York Sash.
How many teddy bear tosses do you think you've been to?
All but maybe 1 or 2. Probably missed the first one, I think. But other than that, been all the rest.
The first Teddy Bear Toss game was played against Hamilton on December 6, 2005. And the Pioneers won 4-2.
Even though it wasn't as big as where we are today, you just felt like you knew this thing has legs.
The idea, and more importantly, a tradition, started to grow.
That was the goal for both us and for Coach, was to get more people in the building to see the program that he was building. So once we had the success of that first event, we figured, well, let's give it a shot again next year and see how that goes. And year after year, it brought in more fans, more teddy bears.
There's a save.
Preview videos and recap segments aired each year on CNY's Open House, New York Sash's weekly local television show, and they regularly featured members of the Hayes family to help promote the upcoming game.
I'm here with my whole family, a New York Sash family and friends. We're all gonna collect those teddy bears. Everybody wave! All for needy kids in the area.
On the bench, head coach Gary Heenan continued to build a program. Attendance was climbing. Records were being broken. And the teddy bear count? It kept growing. And over 3,000 teddy bears in 2010. The game at the time set an attendance record, but it really all came together in 2011.
One of my friends had to sit on the steps because all the seats were taken. That was pretty neat.
The 7th annual edition of the Teddy Bear Toss was the first to officially be declared a sellout.
The Utica College hockey team wiped out Sullivan Regina 12-0 on Teddy Bear Toss night at the Odd. It was year number 7 for the annual event in which fans
I remember this guy pretty well.
bring a stuffed animal to donate to charity.
That's remarkable.
If you've been to a game recently, that's that same horn when that goal hits.
It's always exciting to score a goal as a player, but to score a goal and have, the confetti of animals flying down at you as a player has got to be, really exciting too.
It's crazy just to even see the sponsors around the Odd and some of those existing businesses that are still like advertising there today.
Year after year, fans eagerly mark their calendars, hoping to snag the hottest ticket in town.
It's the #1 teddy bear toss in all of college hockey, including Division I.
For those unable to attend, 2012 marked a new milestone in the program's history. The New York Sash Teddy Bear Toss was broadcast live on local television for the first time. In 2013, Utica senior forward Ridge Garbett became the third Pioneer to score multiple teddy bear toss goals.
Scott Hayes and everybody at New York Sash, Gary Heenan who put this together. Unbelievable.
Hockey was officially back in Utica.
I'll tell you what, if you don't get chills.
Of course, hockey has its ups and downs, even with this beloved tradition.
What if they don't? Then they'll score in the first hit. No, they don't at all. Yeah. Well, we're not going to jinx it. Not going to say it.
In 2014, during the 10th annual New York Sash Teddy Bear Toss, the Pioneers faced a rare shutout.
And I'm worried about the batteries running out, the discs that we record on, I'm worried about those running out. In the end, we're not going to use any of this anyway. So.
It remains the only Teddy Bear Toss game to date where Utica has not scored.
You don't have to have a reaction to everybody.
The following year delivered a historic twist.
This was, I'm going to have to remember, but I believe that was after we had the year where it took forever to get a goal.
Yeah, this is my favorite. I don't even need to watch that. I see that all the time.
Every seat empty at the Odd. Everybody standing. Wetmore walking ahead. Cuts to his right. Shoots on scores! Joel Wetmore with the penalty shot right.
That was so cool.
And again, it's me as a hockey fan, so I think about the 5 different ways you could score a goal. I never thought I'd see a penalty shot for a teddy bear toss like that. So that's remarkable as well. Absolutely remarkable.
In 2016, fans were treated to bonus hockey as the Pioneers secured a thrilling overtime win against Morrisville.
And there's your game winner. Utica College has snapped the streak at the teddy bear toss game.
When the game's over, we have this slogan, "There's no bear left behind." So the kids would go all through the auditorium with the grabbers and pick the bears that fell between the seats. And overtime game just meant it was a late night for us and a trip usually to McDonald's on the way home.
And while the event is all about the Bears, it's not always just about the goals. In 2017, the Pioneers scored just 1:25 into the game on their way to a commanding 9-1 victory over Newman University.
I was there for this too, yeah.
However, it was a live on-ice proposal that stole the show.
I don't need to see anymore. This is the night my wife on the way home was like, how come I didn't get anything like that? Completely ruined everything for me.
Yeah, I don't have a fun proposal story, so I'll just pretend that was me. Yeah, that was me. What year was that? Oh, yeah, that was me. That was me.
In 2018, another first was added to the history books. As Jamie Bussell scored the teddy bear toss goal short-handed. 2019 brought another record-breaking moment.
Okay, before we play this one, I can tell exactly.
I mean, I remember 61 seconds into the game. We're not ready. No one's ready.
I remember being there for like a millisecond. It was like boom, and it was just, yeah.
During the 15th annual Teddy Bear Toss game, the fastest goal in the event's history was scored. Just 1 minute and 1 second after the puck dropped.
The great thing about the Teddy Bear Toss is everybody's there, so you're socializing and you're saying hello to everybody, and we were just kind of getting settled into the game, and all of a sudden we were running down to the ice to pick up the Bears.
Dante Zapata was my hero that night. 61 seconds into the game, and we were basically done.
Not everybody's in the building yet. And that's the thing with, and it's happened a few times where in the first 2 minutes we score and people are still trying to get through the turnstiles in the game.
Then came 2020, a year like no other. The game hit the road, proving that neither a pandemic nor regulations could deter the cherished community tradition from continuing. The game returned in 2021.
Across, he shoots and scores!
Sold out, as has become the norm.
The anticipated avalanche begins! 2 years in the making!
In 2022, the Pioneers dominated Oswego 4-0.
Come for the Bears, stay for the win. Because at the end of the day, I know everybody appreciates what the Bears mean, and yet this is a community that's all about Utica hockey.
Just last year, Drake Morse stole the spotlight with a hat trick as he led the Pioneers to a commanding 7-2 victory.
So for us, it's a great family night, but it's also one of the best community days of the year. We think about being in Utica.
We've been going with the same group for so long, and as our children get older, they're still so excited. So I think whether you're 5 or 6 or 50 or 60, it's still something that brings joy to you, no matter what kind of year maybe you've had.
You guys ready? Smile nice for the camera. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
For 2 decades, a family and a hockey program have grown before our very eyes, creating a Mohawk Valley tradition like no other. In total, over 60,000 teddy bears have been collected and distributed to children throughout our community since. It's a tradition that continues to create unforgettable moments. Each game is unique, yet the spirit remains timeless. With multiple Frozen Four appearances and over 350 career wins for Coach Gary Heenan.
Why is it so important, this little first goal?
Teddy bears, Connor. Teddy bears. You know, give it something a little extra, so it's a pretty cool moment.
And the Utica Pioneers, now the Utica University Pioneers, carry on their winning ways.
My suggestion, a whole bag full of teddy bears.
It is an iconic moment during the holiday season for Utica, Rome, and the Mohawk Valley. And 20 years, I can't wait for the next 20.
20 years later, Bill Keeler's voice still graces the airwaves.
Awesome.
You're probably wondering, what the heck am I doing? And to be quite honest with you, I'm wondering the same thing.
Not just for hockey, not just for Christmas, but for families and for the community. It's a great event.
New York Sash continues to provide windows, siding, and baths to Central New York. We want to thank you for joining us over the past 20 years, and we look forward to many more to come.